guys, it's Maite and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, hi, I'm really happy to have you here with me today. So I'm gonna do something new on my channel and I'm actually gonna take you through a month of my main planner, which is my classic happy planner. Now, if you haven't seen how I set this up, I will link it in the eye in the sky, my entire happy planner setup if you haven't seen it yet. But essentially this is just a lot of my home and personal life that's in here. So not every single thing is in here. I'm not gonna go through my daily pages or some of my other planners in this video. If you want to see a flip through of me going through my other planners as well, let me know in the comments down below. I figured I'd start with this one because not everybody wants to see 6 planners. I probably will go through my fitness one next month, but just let me know what you want to see down below and I'd be happy to film it for you guys, but I figured we would start here. Now, the reason I'm going to take you through this month, besides it being the first month in a new planner, is it's not perfect, and I know sometimes on YouTube when you see people who are doing these planning things, you think that they fill out everything in every month, that it all looks so pretty and perfect, but I just wanted to go through my process with you guys and kind of where I also dropped the ball, and it's supposed to be fun. This is what's planning supposed to be. It's supposed to be fun, it's supposed to keep you organized, and so this is real life, people, and I just want to share that with you. So Exhibit A, I haven't even filled out the July currently page. I've never really found a use for this. I always kind of find it a chore to go back and fill this out, but I will do it. I just haven't done it yet. So this is my monthly spread. As you can see, it's super neutral, super straightforward. If you watch some of my old plan with me's, I really went hardcore on the scrapbook paper in my monthly pages. It was a phase, maybe it'll come back, but that has yet to happen. So this is the first week in the planner, and I can totally remember that this was the week from hell. Zooming in, I had fixing my air conditioner. It had totally broken. Actually, the circuit broke, and that was what needed to be fixed. So that was actually infernal to be in an apartment with no air conditioning in the city. That was horrible for a couple days. I was in the middle of a massive move. I can see here that I was really into my daily planner that day because Wednesday was not filled out at all. And then Thursday, the to-do list on this has much to be desired, but I did fill out my steps for the day. This was before I jumped into my fitness planner. And I've been doing this thing a lot lately where I'm using washi tape as headers and filling them in the boxes and putting stickers and layering that. And I've really liked the way that is turning out in my spreads. Oh, see here, like I didn't even fill this in. So I really liked the way this spread turned out. This is one of the few spreads where I actually had a lot more notes in the margins than I do in my other spreads, as you'll see. But I do like how I'm kind of getting into a groove here. This is obviously my 4th of July week. I kind of went all out. It was a 2-day long weekend, and I really like seasonal decorating, as you can see, and I'm kind of like, you know what? If I can use up that seasonal stuff that sucks you in at the dollar spot, why not use it? So these are just other examples where I'm using washi tape in the background to create a full box, and these double long little note strips are actually from the Target dollar spot. They're not sticky, but I did put adhesive tape on the back, double-sided, and I like how it really turned out. It kind of made this makeshift washi tape, and it came in different patterns and also had headers like so. As you can see here again, I'm just layering stickers over washi tape headers, and it makes it really easy to coordinate an entire spread that way. This spread, when I was doing it, I wasn't sure that all the colors were a tight enough palette, but when I finished, I really liked the way it turned out. So I have these pastel yellows and greens with these punches of a deep magenta, and then the other half of the week really brings that out. So I really like the way that turned out. The theme of this week was organize and tidy. Oh my Lord, did I have a lot to organize that week. I feel like I do every week, but you know how some weeks you just really need to hone it in. And just to highlight something I have over here, which I might do an entire video about, and let me know in the comments below if you want this, but in my planner to set myself up for success and not total failure of my week, I always somewhere put in tie up loose ends. So I give myself a buffer time to do all the things that I might not have gotten done throughout the week. Because as much as we want to say that we're going to get every single thing on our to-do list done every single day, 9 out of 10 times it doesn't happen, and you can just keep in this cycle of feeling constantly behind. So I build in a time every week, usually Thursday or Friday, to tie up all the loose ends in the week that I haven't tied up. And I try not to schedule anything new if I haven't finished that, so I don't feel overwhelmed by the time the next week comes around. And I think that's really been working for me. And of course I have the Mambi release date because that was really important. And this is my birthday week, and it's one of my favorite spreads I've ever done. So this spread has pinks, rose gold, foiled rose gold, peaches. I just love these color combinations. And I think it was the Tea Time washi tape I used, and this was from the Target dollar spot. If you know the name of this washi tape, leave it in the comments down below. I'll try to link it in the description box, but I am horrendous with names of washi tube tapes. I just recognize them by sight. So this is just a close-up of what the spread looks like. I had a lot of fun with it. This is more washi tape in a filled box. It's a super busy weekend. Lots of friends and dinners, etc. for the week. And I don't have a lot of notes on this side of the page. So I just wanted to show you guys that when you split up your planners into certain sections, like this is mostly home and personal, it's not supposed to feel overwhelming. Like rarely do I feel on a day that I can't fit everything in, and I'm someone where I need to see what I need to see for a specific subject. So I don't want to see YouTube stuff. I don't want to see things that have nothing to do with home or personal life when I open my spreads, because it just completely distracts me and it kind of derails me. So if you're someone who really needs to zone in on a certain topic or section of your life, I highly suggest doing something like this, because it makes looking at it so much easier when it comes down to what I really need to do and get through the noise of everything else. This past week was super busy on the home front as well, because I was trying to get everything done before we left for the weekend. But again, the spread didn't take me that very long, and I love how all the colors turned out together. So the washi tape I used actually color coordinated perfectly with the Mambi stickers. I believe it was from AC Moore, the ones that occasionally show up at TJ Maxx that are super hard to find. This was the teal one that I used, and I think it really worked out quite well. And this is a recollection sticker that matched, and the rest are